Valentine's Day, the most romantic day of the year. But if you're getting a gift, you're stuck with the classic dilemma. Chocolate or flowers? Which one truly wins hearts? Today, we're going to dive deep into history, psychology, and public opinion to settle this once and for all. Let's go! Before we even talk about gifts, let's go back 1,500 years and uncover the true story of Valentine's Day. The holiday is named after Saint Valentine, a Christian priest in ancient Rome. Emperor Claudius II banned marriages because he believed single men made better soldiers. Valentine secretly performed weddings, defying the emperor's orders. When caught, he was imprisoned and executed on February 14th, 269 AD. Legend says before his death, he wrote a letter signed, "From your Valentine." Romantic or tragic? Either way, this is why we celebrate love on February 14th. But that's not all. By the 1400s, lovers exchanged handwritten poems and letters on Valentine's Day. The first ever Valentine card was written in 1415 by Duke Charles of Orleans to his wife while he was in prison. That's right, Valentine's Day was originally about love letters, not chocolates or flowers. But as time passed, gift-giving became part of the tradition. So now, let's get to the main event: chocolate versus flowers. Let's start with Team Chocolate. Here's why this sweet treat might be the ultimate Valentine's Day gift: ancient love potion. The Aztecs and Mayans believed chocolate was a magical aphrodisiac. Even Emperor Montezuma drank it to increase his romantic energy. Happiness. Booster chocolate releases serotonin and endorphins, aka the happy hormones. It's basically edible love. Luxury and indulgence. In the 1800s, British chocolatier Richard Cadbury created the first heart-shaped chocolate box for Valentine's Day, making it an instant hit. Personal and customizable. From gourmet truffles to personalized messages inside, chocolate gifts can be tailored for anyone. Chocolate is sweet, romantic, and scientifically proven to make you happy. But what about flowers? Now let's talk about Team Flowers. Why do fresh blooms remain one of the most romantic gifts of all time? Ancient symbol of love. The tradition of giving roses dates back to ancient Rome, where red roses were sacred to Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Victorian secret messages. In the 1800s, people used flowers to send secret love messages. Red roses meant "I love you," while yellow roses meant friendship. The romantic aesthetic flowers are visually stunning, adding beauty to any setting. Scent of love flowers engage more senses than chocolates. Their fragrance can create lasting memories. Flowers are elegant, timeless, and rich in symbolism. But do they actually beat chocolate? Time to find out. To settle this, we asked real people what they prefer on Valentine's Day: chocolate or flowers? And the results are in. Poll results: chocolate 65%, flowers 35%. Looks like chocolate takes the lead. But let's hear what people have to say.
Chocolate all the way. It's delicious and lasts longer.
Flowers are more meaningful. They show thoughtfulness.
I love both. Why choose?
Fair points. But now, let's explore the cultural significance of chocolate and flowers in different countries. For instance, in Japan, Valentine's Day is celebrated with women giving chocolates to men, and a month later, men reciprocate with gifts. This tradition, known as giri choko and honmei choko, highlights the importance of both obligatory and romantic gestures. Meanwhile, in Mexico, flowers are a popular gift, symbolizing love and affection. The vibrant colors and aromatic scents of flowers are deeply embedded in Mexican culture and are often given to express deep emotions. In Italy, Valentine's Day is celebrated with La Festa degli Innamorati, where both chocolates and flowers play a significant role. Couples exchange these gifts as tokens of their love, often accompanied by romantic dinners and serenades. In South Korea, Valentine's Day is celebrated similarly to Japan, with women giving chocolates to men. However, a month later on White Day, men reciprocate with candies and gifts. There's even a third celebration called Black Day on April 14th for singles to mourn their singleness by eating black noodles. These diverse traditions show how chocolate and flowers are more than just gifts. They are symbols of love, thoughtfulness, and cultural heritage. So, when choosing between chocolate and flowers, it might be worth considering the cultural context and personal preferences of your loved one. Now, let's discuss the environmental impact of producing chocolate and flowers, two beloved Valentine's Day gifts. Let's start with chocolate. The production of chocolate begins with the cultivation of cacao trees, primarily in tropical regions. This process often involves deforestation, which contributes to habitat loss and increased carbon emissions. Additionally, the fermentation, drying, and processing stages of cacao require significant energy, contributing further to the carbon footprint. Water usage is another concern, as chocolate production is water-intensive, with thousands of liters needed to produce just a kilogram of chocolate. Ethical considerations also come into play, as cacao farming is often associated with poor labor conditions and child labor in some regions. On the other hand, flowers, particularly those grown for commercial use, also have their environmental drawbacks. The cultivation of flowers often involves the use of pesticides and fertilizers, which can lead to soil and water pollution. The carbon footprint of flowers is further increased when they are flown from countries like Colombia and Kenya to markets around the world. The water usage for growing flowers is substantial as well, especially in regions where water scarcity is already a concern. So, what are the sustainable and eco-friendly alternatives? For chocolate, look for brands that are fair trade certified or use sustainably sourced cacao. These brands ensure better labor conditions and environmentally friendly practices. For flowers, consider locally grown varieties or even potted plants, which can last longer and have a lower environmental impact. Another option is to gift experiences, such as a romantic dinner or a day out, which can be just as meaningful without the environmental cost. By making informed choices, we can celebrate love while also caring for our planet. Now that we've explored the environmental impact of chocolate and flowers, let's dive into some DIY Valentine's Day gift ideas. First, make your own chocolate truffles. Heat cream and butter, pour over chopped chocolate, stir, and refrigerate. Roll into balls and coat in cocoa powder or nuts. Next, create a flower arrangement. Trim stems, arrange in a vase, and add greenery. Personalize with a note or keepsake. These DIY gifts show creativity and reduce environmental impact. Your partner will love the thought and care. Now that we've explored some DIY Valentine's Day gift ideas, let's take a peek into the world of celebrities and their Valentine's Day preferences. Ever wondered what gifts the rich and famous exchange on this romantic day? Well, you're in for a treat. First up, let's talk about some famous gifts. Remember when Kanye West surprised Kim Kardashian with a room filled with thousands of roses? Or when David Beckham gifted Victoria Beckham a custom-made diamond necklace? Celebrities sure know how to go all out for their loved ones. But it's not just about extravagant gifts. Many celebrities also have their favorite chocolates and flowers. For instance, Beyoncé is a huge fan of gourmet chocolates, while Taylor Swift loves receiving peonies. Ellen DeGeneres, on the other hand, prefers a mix of tulips and lilies. And how do they celebrate? Some, like Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, prefer a cozy, intimate dinner at home. Others, like George and Amal Clooney, might jet off to a romantic destination. One thing's for sure, they all make sure to celebrate love in their own unique way. So if you're looking for some inspiration this Valentine's Day, why not take a page out of the celebrity playbook? Whether it's a grand gesture or a simple yet meaningful gift, the stars remind us that it's the thought and effort that count. Now, let's move on to the final verdict. Who wins the ultimate Valentine's Day showdown? So after looking at history, science, public opinion, and logic, which gift is the ultimate Valentine's Day champion? Winner, both. Because in the end, it's not about the gift, it's about the thought and love behind it. If your partner loves chocolate, go for it. If they adore flowers, surprise them. Or just get both and be a Valentine's Day legend. What do you think? Are you team chocolate or team flowers? Tell us in the comments below. And if you liked this Valentine's showdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next X versus Y battle.